And action. Hello, everybody. Cara here from Australia, Sunshine Coast Noosa, and the beautiful Shannon. We've come back. We've come back for Witches and Stitches. Slowly but surely, we'll work our way back up to 2 a week, but slowly but surely at the moment. Slowly, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Look, for those that you don't know me, unfortunately, I had to go back in December the 16th and have more neuro brain surgery. So I've been back in recovery mode and healing mode for the last couple of months, and feeling really good again. So I thought, why not? Why not start on a new moon, huh? What a blessing.
Yes.
Absolutely. So thanks all for jumping on and watching us in the past, and hopefully we'll have a lot more content in the future. So
I'm looking forward. And I mean, I have to brag on my sister, Cara. She is so fierce. She is a shield maiden. From what she has gone through with the fighting cancer, brain cancer, is amazing. Amazing.
Thank you
I
so much, sister.
Honored and rich to still have her here and in my life, and that we are going to do Witches and Stitches. So this is a blessing for me. And so anyway,
thank you.
Correct.
Yay! It's been a big rough 6 months, but it's been a journey full of lessons, and that's what we've got to take with us, not the poor man, why did it happen to me. Is like, wow, what is this teaching me? And
you are definitely that person, that individual, that you have looked at every positive side of every aspect of this on your path and your journey. And that is, I think, what inspires so many people, is that it has not stopped you. It's almost pressed you forward and made you appreciate your journey so much more.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciation and gratitude goes such a long way in times like this. So you bang on the money there, sister. Thank you for sharing. But while you're there, actually, can you share a little bit of your astrology about the Aquarius in the new moon, please, sister? We're all excited and interested to hear what you've got to say, please.
Sister, I would love to. Thank you. I actually was not going to share, but then you reminded me, why are we doing this then if you're not going to share? Yeah, of course. So yes, the February new moon is spectacular. New moon is in Aquarius, and it's absolutely magical. It happens with a fantastic number of planets in the sign. Powerful new beginnings. So I encourage all of you to celebrate the start of a wonderful new start, new ideas, goals, projects, interests that you'll explore way into the future. Open your mind and relish in the path ahead. I mean, and that's what Cara's been doing. She has been relishing in this path, and every step of the way, opportunities, expand her knowledge and her positivity. And who knows what's going to emerge in the next few weeks or days or months. Yes, bring it, right? Bring it. So engage in this new moon energy. A lot of times the new moon is forgotten because it's dark. We always talk about the full moon and how illuminating and bright it is, but the dark moon has so much good energy because it is a fresh new start. And I get so excited and I get extra zealous and I have this burst of energy. But I have to remember, we are still in a Mercury retrograde cycle until the 20th of February. So even though we're starting new, we're not going to see the entire full big picture right now. So there's still lots of important information that is going to transpire and that will be required for you to press ahead. So always pace yourself. And I have to remind myself that every day because I am not a pacer. I am a sprinter. And I have her, it's a marathon. Pace yourself. You don't have to get there today. It's a journey. So, signpost. Remember, I just said all this is happening amongst a fantastic sign of planets. Here we go. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn are all in Aquarius. What? These are all major planets, and they are all on one side of the chart within the span of two planets forming a trine, a wedge pattern. So this is significant in focus, concentration. Yes, it's time, the new moon. Slowly pace yourself to investigate, explore, and accept these new ideas, trends, and technologies. Hope is on the horizon. We just have to pace and remember not to get too zealous, not to overindulge. And yeah, I'm going to be tempted. So I'm speaking to myself. Don't overindulge, Shannon. Don't be tempted. Don't overextend, overspend, or overstate your ambitions. Pace it. Easy peasy, smooth, like a rock and roll smooth rhyme. Just open your heart and your appetite for how this lunation can serve you and stimulate you in all areas of your life and your path. We'll just ease into it, ease into new beginnings. No worries, no anger, no fear. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So is my girl cider.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it's such a blessing to have these cycles, because it's a new beginning every month. So
And isn't that amazing? That's like a second chance all the time.
yeah, I know, every 4 weeks. It is absolutely a blessing. You know, we run with the tides, we run with the ocean, we run with the moon, you know. So how our bodies work, whether we acknowledge that or not, but that's how our bodies work, in sync with the stars, with the moon, with the waves, with the tides. And you know, we're all one. You know, we might be completely on the opposite side of the world, but we are all one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
The energy, it's a connection, a total connection, not just on the outside, or it's both inside and out. It flows. It's a universal connection that we have. It's amazing.
That's right. That's right. And you'll probably find with these energies at the moment, I know this myself, is in right, because there's a lot going on, right? As Shannon said, there's 5 planets in Aries right now, or
Four planets.
I knew there's quite a lot, and that doesn't happen very often now, does it, Shannon? Where they all bundle in the same one.
Not all in one sign, yeah.
So
for me, this is like major planets all getting together.
Having a really big dance party. So energetically, you might kind of feel a little yo-yo-y. So I know that you'll have these little highs and ups, and then next one you'll be like, oh my God, I could just go to sleep. So just be mindful of that, because it does have and because there is a lot going on, it might make you feel tired quicker, because you're like, oh my God, and this and excited, and then it's you drop. It's like a coffee high. You have this peak of the coffee, and then when it disappears over. So don't be surprised if we're all feeling a bit like that at the moment. It's okay, because you're not the only one. We're all feeling it. So I wanted to bounce off, actually, of what Shannon was saying. So excuse me if I look like I'm not actually fully engaging. I am, but I write little notes down, because I do have a little bit of short-term memory. So this makes me easier for me to jog my memory of what Shannon said. And powerful. Yeah, it's definitely very powerful, and it's great for new beginnings. So it's not a time, because we are in Mercury, so it's not a time to start something new. Okay, have those ideas, write all of the ideas down, manifest it, think about it, think of how you can put into action, how it's going to work, but don't actually do it yet. okay? Mercury retrograde is not a time to start new things, and technology normally glitches out and stuff like that as well. So yes, you'll be full of wonderful ideas, just don't start them yet.
Gotta
Okay.
knock on some wood.
Yeah,
We gotta make
yeah.
sure the technology's working today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, those ideas are really, really exciting. And I do want you to manifest them, because right now, this is a great time to manifest, okay? So it's a new moon. You want that to come in to your life and your world. Put it out there. Just don't actually sign any contracts or start a new business or anything right now, okay? Just wait it out. What we've only got 10 days or something, 9 days until the Mercury retrograde leaves us, and then knuckle down and go. But right now, as Shannon said, flow, okay? So you might be yo-yoing. Yeah, pace. My word for this year, Spirit said to me in late December before the new year come in, this year is about flowing, stopping the fight and the flight and flowing. So no matter what the situation is, whether you're on the coffee high or the coffee low, flow with it, okay? We're forever fighting against it. And you know what? I am the fighter against it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do it that way. That's not the way I anticipated it to go. But we can't do that anymore. We've got to slow down our adrenals and start flowing with it and flowing with life.
Control everything.
We can't, and we can't control everything. And I'm a control freak, and I can't. And it's about letting it go and letting it flow. Yeah.
That's hard because we let it go and we keep taking it back. We let it go and we keep taking it back. Stop taking it back.
No, Monty, flow. Let it flow out and beyond to the end. Release. And new moon's a great time to release as well, not just manifest, but release stuff as well, just like a full moon. So don't forget that. If you've still got some stuff inside that we need to let go of, please do it. Write it down, burn it off, or just send it off.
Yes, let it
scatter or through the mind. Just you go, okay, dear universe, dear God, dear Jesus, dear angels, whoever your belief system is, you say, dear whoever, thank you very much. I surrender this, whatever that may be holding you back, and release it. So it is, or amen. Whatever feels right to you. There's no wrong and right answer when it comes to surrendering or releasing. We're all different beings. It's whatever comes from your heart is what matters. They've got up there, they've got no judgment on who or what you believe in. They believe in you, and that's what really matters. You need to believe in you too. So fresh starts as well. Love new moons for fresh starts. But as I said, just slow it down, get excited about it, but don't start anything yet till that Mercury retrograde. And focus on what you really want. And I heard Shannon saying something about, and this is the time to set the example for not just this year, but the tone for years to come. This year is very, it's going to be very powerful. So we're really going to set our energy field up for years to come. So if you want health, well, make sure you're putting yourself first and your health first. If you want wealth, well then, get those business ideas ready and rock and rolling and flow with it and put into action what you actually want to turn into fruit this year. So what you really, really want, and think about it, because sometimes we're like, oh, I want this, but what is it for? Is it for recognition? Is it for acknowledgement? Is it for wealth? Or is it heart-centered? Is it for your purpose? Is it going to fulfill your heart? When you finish and done this project, are you going to, or accomplished it, are you going to feel completely fulfilled? Because that's a thing at the moment, the good old COVID, has some blessings and some curses. And the blessings are, it's making people rethink. It's making them think, is this what I really want? That 9 to 5 job? you know, where I've had some time to sit and think, what is my purpose? What is going to really make me happy? So this is a great time right now to sit on that and find, what do I really, really want? That's my little twist on Shannon's beautiful astrology charts for today. But I just like to give a little bit of different sides and impact on it all. Also, I wanted to do a quick, oh dear, I think I've lost it. Of course I have. So I follow this lovely, lovely angelic goddess called Luna Angelica. And I'm not even quite sure where she's from. I think she might be American, to be honest. And I really resonate with her work. And I just wanted to share a little energy update for the new moon that she's written, and that I find it quite resonating. So it's about green in the heart chakra, nature and self, which I resonate with because it's about putting ourselves first as well. The heart chakra, you know, we can give and give and give and give, but we can't keep giving on an empty vessel. We need to fill up our own cup, guys. We need to fill our own cup before we can start topping up others, you know. So heart chakra, men, heal that beautiful heart. Love yourself for who you are, for all our flaws, because we're all perfectly imperfect. Just remember that. But this powerful energy ushering to change in areas that we have been centered of attention since January. So whatever those changes are in areas, just what I was just saying, is that really look inside and see what you really want. The energy that's this time can be intense and leave you feeling restless. It has been a lie low while surrounding yourself in nature, greening, and relax, breathe in the fresh air, giving yourself space to heal. Sit in solitude and reflect upon yourself. You may just find that no longer resonates with your old mindset and have groundbreaking new ideas to bring you closer to your goals and receive a sudden clarity of direction you should pursue. In this powerful time of manifestations, luck, and revelations, opportunities may surprise you if you set yourself free from your ego and your expectations while keeping focus on healing and your self-love. Isn't that funny how it's just kind of what I've just said, really, about loving yourself and about what do you really want here, and sitting on that, sitting with yourself, sitting with nature. It's the best thing too, isn't it? Isn't it, Shannon? I know you're a woods girl and a dirt girl. Is actually sitting in nature, quiet, and getting those answers, because we have them within. Our higher self has them. Our ego,
it's my medicine.
Gets and our ego kind of gets stuck sometimes because it doesn't want us to succeed to our fullest and live our purpose, because, you know, our purpose sometimes can be scary because we think our purpose isn't going to create the money that we need to put, you know, to put the bread and the butter on the table, but it will, and it can. So don't ever think that it can't. Excuse me. Oh, and that's I'm just being shown while I'm croaking my voice, is it's also about the throat chakra right now. So if you've got things to express, please communicate them, okay? And make sure it comes from heart first, because in Mercury retrograde, communication can have a few barrier clashes, okay? And our emotions can get in the way. So be clear before you, I've had to do it a couple of times lately. I've gone to message something or text something and I've stopped myself and pulled back and gone, no, I'm not doing that, because am I doing that in an emotional state right now? Yeah, I was. So I didn't do it because, you know, it's not coming from heart, it's coming from head, it's coming from emotional state. Don't do it. Don't do it. You still need to release yourself through your throat chakra. Otherwise, you'll get clogged up like me. It's funny, I've been quite croaky the last few weeks. Hey, as soon as
now I want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's about expressing your true self from heart.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Shannon, you've got a card. Do you want to share with us?
I'd like to
Can you
share
please
that. And yes, let me share this. So I've been studying a deck. They're not tarot cards and they're not oracle cards. They're archetype cards. And I have never had a set before. And I am drawing a card, a random card every day to develop a deeper understanding of this deck and how I can incorporate them in my tarot and oracle readings. And today's card, which I thought was fascinating, was actually the last card in this deck. This is the last card, and it's in the section of the cards called Initiation. And I thought, oh, that's perfect for the new moon. And it's called, all right, I'm going to show it to you. It's really pretty. I hope you can see it. It's almost like a yin and yang, black and white rose. And it's called, this is the Alethea.
It's beautiful. It has a beautiful name and
It really
balance. Isn't it
does.
gorgeous? The light and the
And
dark, the black and white, the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine. It's beautiful.
yes, and it's about being it's about revelation and all of this stuff. Is funny that you and I haven't discussed this card, but what you just said I'm probably going to just say again, because this is all what is going on, because we all are one and our energies are connected as one. And as we find our true selves and and take off that lampshade, so our light is always shining, we just cover it up sometimes. So revelation, clarity, taking off that lampshade so your light can shine and not covering up. So this card resonates with truth. Now listen, my soul recognizes the truth. Your soul recognizes the truth. You've been there at that moment when the truth is spoken. You have. And don't you remember? A cool wave of relief washes over you, and all the facts and the figures and the questions and everything, they just fall by the wayside. Why? Because the truth sets you free. Black and white. There's no cloudy or gray area in this card, really. It is black and white, because there's no black and white in truth. There's no half truths. So reclaim your own truth, reclaim your inner self, your true self. You know it, you recognize it. I recognize mine. Kara recognizes hers. So let's own it. Don't make excuses for your truth. Why? Tell your story, share your story. That's what we're doing here. We're sharing our story. We can't keep it all to ourselves. We can't put that lampshade and hide our light. No, let the truth shine. The truth should shine and set you free. And that is the card, the archetype card, a revelation, clarity for your new start.
Isn't that beautiful and resonating? Because you're saying take off that lampshade. Well, what is a new moon? The moon is still there, even though you can't see it, right? So it's very resonating, isn't it, really? You know what I mean? Because we're in the darker state right now of the moon. But that's all it is. It's just a little shade over the top of it. It's still there. It's still bright. We can still feel the energy, just like ourselves, and also
going out or going away. It's there, and it always will be.
Yes. And about speaking the truth, exactly what we were just saying. I love how this stuff just, flows. You can't make it up, can you, sis?
No, you can't.
And it's
you had no idea that I had drawn this card.
No, and I'm about to draw one too. And I haven't touched the deck yet, so this will be quite interesting. But as you said, our energies, everywhere we're all as one, and our energy don't lie. Our energy is a truth. What can lie? These things, right? This thing, okay? So speak your truth. Come from heart. Speak your truth. So all right, and I'm so excited. So let's just quickly. I have a deck, an old deck, Ascended Masters. I went to go grab another, I've got quite a few decks, and I went to grab another deck and I was dragged and pulled to this one. So I went, oh, okay, all right, we'll do this one. And I've already got a card that wants to come through. How funny. I didn't even, it's like, wait, look at me. So, okay. When they want to come out, they want to come out. There's no, yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, how gorgeous. Crystals. Crystal, she's on. I know. Look at the gorgeous crystal she's holding with the unicorns and fairies sitting on the water side. So this is a good time as well to use your crystals for your healing, or use your crystals to help you remember and help you acknowledge what is your purpose, what are you really here for, what are those things we're focusing on. You gather your crystals, sit around them, make your own shrine, sit in the middle and meditate with them. Your crystals feel the energy of the new moon as well, so they're going to give you new ideas too. So I'm not quite sure if everyone does work with crystal energy, but each crystal has its own unique pattern and form, like we all do. Absolutely gorgeous. I know Shannon's wearing algonite right now, and that is a very unique crystal rock, algonite. And I'm wearing the New Zealand greenstone today. I apologize to my Maori family that I don't remember what it's called, its original name. So that's why I'm saying greenstone. But work with your crystals and get them help and guide you. So I'm just going to have a quick look-see and see what the book says, because I've had this deck for a while, but I don't often use it. It's not one of my faves, but like Shannon, she's still learning to get a grasp of her archetype.
That's what you do. You study these.
Yeah. And I've just kind of used these willy-nilly. So let's have a little look-see. Okay, so yeah, right. All right, this card comes to you as a sign that you will benefit from working with crystals. Knowing the value and the connection of spirit and nature. Hello. Don't we just talk about going into nature? You can find or purchase crystals anywhere, bookstores, spas, gem shows. Each crystal is known and feels right for you. Now, I always say that the crystal chooses you. You don't choose the crystal.
Right.
It's like your children, they choose you. The soul comes down and goes, okay, these are my parents, here I come. The crystal chooses you as well. So don't be surprised when you go in and you have this idea, like, oh, I'm going to buy this beautiful love pink crystal, and you end up coming home with like a green tourmaline or something. And you're like, well, that wasn't expected, because your ego wanted the love stone, where your soul wanted something that was more grounding, something that was more cleansing, something that gave you clarity of thought. So the crystal does choose you.
It does.
It does. So carry your crystals, wear them every day, put them, use them for your healing, protection. You can also add your crystals to your bath water, which I do all the time. If I have a bath, because that's my time for me, so I add rose quartz and sometimes some amethyst and clear quartz in my bathtub with me, because this is my self-love moment, to have a nice soak in the bath. So do the same thing, and put your Epsom salt, put your crystals in there, because crystals generate in the water. Some crystals don't like water, so don't go putting in a selenite or something like that, because your selenite will start falling apart. But a lot of your creek crystals and stuff like that do love being in water. They thrive off water, they grow from water. So also, it says here to place them on your nightstand, beside your bed,
under your pillow.
Yeah, anywhere. Every room in my house has crystals, even the toilet. And people always walk in there and go, wow, it's beautiful energy. And I'm like, just keep looking around, you'll see why. It's crystals everywhere. So anyway, use crystals to your advantage. That's what they're here for. They're here to heal us. They're here as part of our nature medicine. So utilize it. Utilize it. Use them as strength. Use them for wisdom. Use them for cleansing. Use them for protection. Use them for everything in life. Just ladies, don't pop them in your bra, please, because you know what you're going to cause? You're going to cause lumps in your breast because crystals aren't supposed to be worn in bras. I see it a lot. I know, but I do see it a lot. I'm going to go, oh, I've been carrying around because I'm like, oh, really? Okay, that's nice. I know you're getting energy right close to your heart, but our girly bits don't need those lumpy bits. So find a pocket or put in a purse or your handbag or find one with a necklace. But yeah, keep them away from the girls, okay? They're not used to having lumpy bits wedged up on them. All right, well, I think that's it for today, Shannon. How about you? You feel
I
okay?
think,
You close
I
off?
think this is good. I think this is wonderful. Would you like to just do a short little meditation for us before we say goodbye?
Yeah, let's push some energy out to this gorgeous world and all the beautiful beings in it, whether they're earthling beings, star beings, animal beings, little elementals, all the bugs, all the crickets, the wind, the ocean, the mountains, the air. Send them all love, light, blessings, as we are all one with each of these elements.
Yes.
Regardless if you don't feel it, they do. And I hold thanks. This little prayer. I'm going to open up my mind for clarity of thought. My throat for speaking the truth with love. The heart for compassion, love, sharing. And so it is.
So would it be.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, everyone. And we'll jump off and hope to see you very shortly.
Yes. Yes. New beginnings.
New beginnings.
Just pace yourself.
Yes. Go with the flow. Flow.
And love yourself and fill your vessel.
Yes. Fill yourself. You love copper.
You deserve
Bye, everybody.
it. Bye. Bye, Kara. I love you.
Right. All right.